Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Looking at Boston, they want to turn it around after the loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia. Here's Grant. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
Cunningham with it. Pass to Grant. Here's the three. And Boston with the rebound. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Dwayne Casey gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He talked about which player was the biggest challenge tonight, and he quickly noted it was Jason Tatum. Coach said any clean look from outside and he'll drop it in. Mid-range, green, it doesn't matter. Getting a hand in his face is a must-do for us. So Tatum can't be allowed to slip away this time. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Cunningham. The Pistons working the ball around now. Back to Bay. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Grant. Here's Cunningham. Offensive rebound. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
It's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Cunningham. Hands it from downtown.
Cunningham.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Schroeder, left side. Horford has a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Over in the corner, Beverly. Pass to Bay. And here's Cunningham. Guarded by Smart. Cunningham looking it over. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Another three for Detroit.
Cunningham.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
There's Tatum. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They lead by 4.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Cunningham. He has 6. Shot clock at 5. Puts it up from 17. Here's Stewart. To the left side wing. Tries again. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars in his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from 3. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
Here's Cunningham following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Pass to Grant. Screen by Grant. He takes it in. And the dunk by Stewart.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Now, here's Cunningham after Jaylen Brown's miss. It's deflected. Here's Smart. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in.
For a guy who's still working on his range. Love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Now, here's Cunningham. 6 points for him. Tatum with it. Now defended by Grant.
Jeremy Grant. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, Detroit. 4-point game. Here's Brown. Lays it up off the glass. Brown's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And you got to respect how accomplished Brown is down low, destroying whoever is in his way.
His first personal foul.
Pass to Stewart.
Second team foul.
It's stolen by Schroeder. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Pistons substitution.
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
Detroit ball.
.20 seconds left to play in the first. Now Hayes. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. Detroit's getting their first free throw of the night here.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And the technical free throw is good. 7 seconds left in the first. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Smart.
And he came into this league as an elite level defender. You gotta love seeing Jackson continuing.
Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
Magruder. A three-pointer is right on target. Magruder's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Pistons. Steve, you look at the resume for Marc Gasol, 3-time All-Star, Defensive Player of the Year, NBA champion with Toronto, and gold medalist with Spain.
Kevin, not bad for the 48th pick back in 2007. An incredible career. And even when his playing days are done, in my opinion, we know he'll continue to make a difference.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. With their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks. Pass to Olynyk. Screen by Olynyk. Hayes, bounce pass. Left side Gasol. Puts it up from 12. Celtics trail by 4. For 3. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got his first 3 points of the game.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Yep, that one goes.
The assist.
And the Pistons lead by 3.
Watching Hayes, he keeps his eyes up, always looking for a better shot, either for himself or his teammates. Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Williams comes with a double team. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather own the team.
Out left to the wing. Jackson down low. 5 on the clock. Gasol deciding where to go with it. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Brown. And they'll get another chance. Inside. And slam dunk by Tatum.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
Pass to Bay. Out to the right wing. Screen by Grant. Takes the three. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Here's Brown. And Grant sends it back.
You see how quickly Grant gets off the floor, sending that one back. Airmail.
1:52 left in the first half of the game. Here's Horford. And the dunk by Horford.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Screen by Grant. Pass to Stewart. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. That's it, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Picked by Horford. Here's Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
And the craftiness of Brown, just so creative at picking apart the defense with his ball handle.
Stewart is screen. And he converts the layup. Stewart's got 8 points.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
There's Tatum, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
They grab their own miss. Pass to Stewart. Driving the lane. And the dunk by Stewart.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And stolen by Horford. Here's Schroeder. Going inside. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Celtics out in front. Up 3. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Taken away by Hayes. In the corner, Bay with it. And stolen by Tatum. And Horford with a clear path to the hoop. Stewart with the steal. Hayes with it. Now guarded by Smart. Hayes with it. And there's the drive. Makes it off the glass. Hayes has got the first field goal of the second half for Detroit.
How does Killian Hayes get by people, you ask? He can change speeds and directions at an elite level.
And here is Tatum. 6 points for him. And no good that time. Some solid defense from Grant.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Out to the wing. To the middle. Deflects the pass. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Tatum.
Now in great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
4 on the shot clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Stewart. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
And free agency unkind to Dennis Schroeder over the summer. Bet on himself to get a bigger deal in the offseason. And cap space drying up quickly. And he just lacks shooters. He eventually catches on with this team, but this wasn't the ideal scenario.
Substitutions for the Celtics.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Now, here's Cunningham. 6 points for him. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Pass to Stewart. Now, Cunningham. 5 to shoot. Back to Stewart. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Assisted.
Stewart's got 12.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
There's the drive. Here's Neesmith. Outside Williams. Trying to get something going. Unable to get that one. And Detroit the other way now. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. A shot by Stewart with no one around. Offline with his 3. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Sadiq Bey was the 19th pick in 2020 out of Villanova, and he made an immediate impact for the Pistons. Wayne Casey said he's a coach's dream, adding he's made himself into one of the top 3-point shooters of his class. Defender, and he's just scratching the surface. Guy's not bad for a rebuilding team.
You're right, they got a good one. Thanks. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time. Costly.
Kelly Olynyk. Josh Jackson.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And Gasol sends it back.
The former Defensive Player of the Year, Gasol, showing his stuff.
To the inside. Pass to Jackson. To the left wing. Takes a 3. Cunningham's shot is off. Gasol with the steal. Fires the 3. Good on the triple. He's got 9. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Detroit.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot, also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Pass to Olynyk. And here's Cunningham. Gasol a screen. And he drives in. Cunningham gets the bucket.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Pritchard. Rebound by Olynyk. Pistons leading by 4. Here's Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA? Especially when the slam is coming from the point guard.
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Here's Pritchard. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside.
Come on and get loud. Here the Celtics answer.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame.
Make some noise.
Here's Hayes. Count that bucket.
Killian Hayes.
Hayes has got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Pistons.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling that.
And he gets it to go.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Now Hayes. Driving in. And Hayes throws it down.
Check out the hops on Killian Hayes. Getting some serious height on that dunk.
Brown outside. Pass to Horford. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Pistons ball.
About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Here's Hayes. Here's the teardrop. Rebounded by Smart. Celtics trail by 8. Tatum on the wing. Pass to Horford. The kick out to Tatum. No good. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Now here's Gasol. Back to Hayes. Olynyk with it. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Hayes. For the 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And so Boston again turning it over.
Pistons ball. Pistons substitution.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Sadiq Bey. Pistons call timeout. Fans, your Celtics answer.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Guys, I was able to listen in on what Dwayne Casey went over with his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thank you, David. High post Stewart. Pass to Cunningham. Grant down low. Back to Stewart. Stolen by Smart. Here's Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
I love the attitude of Brown. If he sees a fast break opportunity, he's seizing it without a second's hesitation.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Stewart. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Picked by Horford. Here's Brown. And finished off by Brown.
And you can tell Brown has a mind for the game. Calls the pick and roll and works it to perfection.
Grant outside. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Grant. To the right side. Beverly wide open. Off target with his 3. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 7. To the wing right side. Cunningham with it. To the paint. And the dunk by Stewart.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Brown outside. With the drive. And Brown throws it down hard.
And just awesome speed from Brown, blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
And it's Grant in the corner. Good on the three-point shot.
Grant.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And you aren't going to slow down Brown when he's scoring the ball like this. He is simply on a tear. They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Down low. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Here's Stewart driving inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 10.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And so the Pistons take the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one that
hold my breath, then I let it go. Legend in the making where we never know. Mama told me pray and let the blessing flow. But watch out for the...
Congratulations to 2K20.
She told me get priorities and checking soul. But I've been chasing after deals like I ain't have a soul. I just want to be Mike Jackson at this rapping.
Flip it, I can't get enough. Forbidden fruit on apple juice, can I sip on the cup? Mix it with some. You chosen. Get up when you open. It's up. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen. Get up when you open. It's up. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only.
Girl, you chosen. Sign this NDA, no, you can't bring no phones in. We walk in and they're like, what's all the commotion? No, he can't step a foot in here if we don't know him. Treat you special, girl, I hit you with the roses. Can't stand your boyfriend, he too controlling. You get along better with me. Up when you open.
Girl, you chosen. Up when you open. It's. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen. Up when you open. It's up. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only.
Yeah, what up? Yeah, brand new rollie got you frozen. Two more, got that. She wanna go up, don't provoke him. Like she voting. I like when you talk that to me. Ain't nothing new, but you know how to do it to me. We can make a and a rapper, you the got a ninja jacuzzi. She love me like Lucy. I'm a dog like Snoopy. And you sweating out your weed, rich, I ain't cheap when I like what I see.
Girl, you chosen. Get up when you. It's up. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen. Up when you open. It's up. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only.